Welcome back. They are your local experts in pet safety and something that takes center stage this holiday week and summertime in general.
Yeah, certainly with fireworks and parties, pets can get scared off. Our experts at Golrusk are here to help.
All right, I'm here with Tina with Invisible Fence. Now, we have 4th of July right around the corner.
Yeah.
That means fireworks, sparklers, family get-togethers, barbecues. What can we do to keep our pets safe?
So this time of year we see a large spike in animals getting injured or getting lost because of all the things you just mentioned. There's a lot happening this time of year. Fireworks, they're probably the most beautiful thing you'll see all year, but they're loud and they're scary if you didn't expect that noise to come. There's no way for us to warn the pets that something big is going to happen and it's okay. So a lot of times they get scared and they want to go somewhere safe. It's usually into your house. But if they can't get into your house, they're going to go running for somewhere that they can find that's safe. Usually when your pet's running, they're at a higher risk of getting hit by a car or simply getting lost and not finding their own way home. A simple solution is to add a doggy door. So we have an Invisible Fence brand doorman. It's an insulated dog panel that's going to keep your heat and air conditioning where it's supposed to be, but it's going to allow your pet to get somewhere safe when they feel like they have to get somewhere safe.
That is so cool. I love how big it is. The ones I've always seen, like in the past, are like these little plastic ones. It's like this big. It's like, well, if you have a nice big dog, that's a perfect solution.
Perfect solution, and you're not going to be paying more in heating and air conditioning just for having the convenience of the dog door.
Right, and keeping them safe, giving a way to get in. Yeah. Now, tell me about, you were telling me about this that we could also have in the yard to keep them from running away.
Right, so for sparklers, like they're probably my favorite thing to do all summer. You get to swing them, they're exciting, but they're also exciting for your dog. And a lot of times they want to try to bite them, which then they're at a risk of burning the inside of their mouth, their skin, their hair, and they're a trip hazard. So when I'm playing with them, they then become a danger to me. So by putting that rock in the yard, you create an area that the dog can't get into. So while I'm having fun or everybody else is having fun, the dog can enjoy us but not get too close.
Now, a really cool progression, I think, with Invisible Fence is not only kind of keeping the boundaries outside of your house, you can kind of set some boundaries inside the house.
Correct, yeah. So pets don't just misbehave outside, they misbehave in the house too. So the indoor shields are meant to keep them out of things you don't want them in the house. But for the summer barbecue, you can bring it outside. Don't leave it outside in like the rain because it's not weatherproof. But on that food table, there's a lot of hidden dangers. So for me, it's always the desserts. That's my biggest hidden danger. But for your pet, cooked bones, like from a beer can chicken, you run into brittle bones that can then rupture their stomach. And you didn't even know that the dog had even taken them. Or potato salad. What's the harm in letting the dog clean off your plate? But that potato salad has onions in it, and that can induce seizures in a pet. So by putting this unit on the table, you kind of keep the dog away from the food. So A, they're not being disruptive to you and your guests, but really so they're not creating problems when you don't really want them to be eating that food anyway.
Will this work with dogs and cats?
And cats, goats, pigs, indoor rabbits. Any pet that you have, if we can get a collar on it and train it, it can work to keep them out of places you don't want them to be.
Wonderful. It's so important to keep some of our most important family members that are on four legs safe.
Right. And this time of year, there's that balance between, am I able to go off and do the fun things of summer, or do I feel guilty that I'm leaving my pet at home? So that's where Golrusk Pet Care Center steps in. They're able to take care of your pet on those times that you want to be away for a few hours. So you can drop them off for daycare or fun camp. They can even spend the night with us in the boarding suites. While you're off having fun, you can trust your pets doing the same thing. What's nice is Golrusk still has openings for the 4th of July, so it's not too late to make those plans.
If people aren't sure what to do or where to get started, should they come in or call you or stop on your website? What should they do first?
It depends on if they have general questions. Feel free to stop in at the office. Anybody here can help them. But really, if you're looking at solutions for your particular situation, call and set up an appointment. I'll come out and we'll talk about what you're looking for.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you will find Invisible Fence by Golrusk on Babcock Road in Green Bay.
Call 920-405-0540 or online, golrusk.com. You can click on Invisible Fence for that information, or as she mentioned, for boarding, there's a tab for that too.